Hi. Another perfect storm, care of respective governments, this time the Afghan Asylum crisis, which raises many interesting questions without providing any answers. The first point about this gross fiasco is the granting of a Superijunction extending to the entire population and obeyed by the entire political class, whereby we were entirely unaware of what had transpired and what is still going on. Then there was a security breach, whereby with a press of a button, details of those who'd collaborated with British armed forces had their details leaked, placing them and their families in direct mortal danger. Another thing we were kept in the dark about was the 24,000 Afghans who've already arrived here and been resettled. Then there's the cost, estimated at £6 billion, and who knows how much this will eventually come to. All this represents a devastating blow to the entire governmental state bureaucratic setup, a profound disaster for the establishment and its workings. Now the story has blown, the aftermath could produce many negative effects. It goes without saying that this will influence the already febrile situation with migration, legal and illegal, topping the political agenda and bleeding out into volatile street protests, capitalised upon by the populist and ultraright, who are already claiming that those included on the list are rapists and sex offenders who will be given accommodation while forgotten ex-servicemen sleep on the streets. All very emotive, already spreading online, the rumour mill in general. Once again, all this will fall like ripe fruit into the lap of Reform UK. This all goes towards the feeling that politicians of all shades cannot be trusted, that they work entirely to our detriment and cover up their mistakes and doings, expect to get away with it as they have undoubtedly done from time immemorial. But it's all piling up now, with the distinct possibility that this will eventually explode into rage, anger, frustration that will make last summer's riots look like child's play. The system is imploding, crumbling, and yet there's nothing emerging to replace it. Certainly the populist ultra-right have no real answers. So where does that leave us, with special reference to the working class and the submerged third of the population? Bye.